Look, I don't have it all figured out, but these are some of the thoughts that have been burning inside of me recently. Lately I have been waking up with this tightness in my chest. And it's not because I'm not grateful for life, but the tightness comes because I know what's coming. The first thing that I feel when I wake up is that dread. Not because I'm lazy, but it's because I know that my best energy is about to be given away to something that does not feed my soul, that does not feed me, that does not provide for me, and does not provide security. I've been waking up with ideas. I've been waking up with fire under my ass. Instead of getting to pour into that creativity, I'm brushing my teeth and convincing myself that I can push through another day at a job that I don't love, but I go to just to survive. And trust me, it's not even enough to survive. Sometimes there's this guilt that creeps in, like maybe I'm being ungrateful. Maybe I'm not working hard enough. But honestly, I'm not lazy. I'm emotionally exhausted. And you probably are too. Look, I get it. I know the feeling all too well. And I want you to know that you're not alone. I get that feeling of the slow ache of knowing that your best hours and your brightest ideas, along with your deepest energy, is being spent on something at a place that no longer aligns or serves you. I get it, and it sucks. It's currently 5:40 a.m. in the morning, and for the past week, probably since Monday or Sunday, I've been wanting to film this video. However, the demands of life keep showing me why I needed to make this video. And so today, I just said, fuck it. I might just be a little late to that place because I need to be able to do for me first before I do for anybody outside of this and outside of this. Like, I have to. If I don't fulfill what's in here before I go out there, I don't feel like I could really show up. I'm not really me. I'm just like a walking shell. Like, I feel like all day I'm a turtle, but I'm like in the shell. Like, leave me alone. Some days I wake up with an idea that is so clear, like I immediately want to write it down, film it, build it, breathe life into it, But instead, I'm making sure my son has snack, our clothes are on, our teeth are brushed, faces are washed, and I'm pushing it all so I can get out the door on time. And by the time I get home, I'm emotionally strung out. I'm drained. That idea, it's gone. Or now it's too quiet to be re-sparked. And that pisses me off, honestly. It really upsets me because I know what was there. I know what was ready to be ignited before I went and gave my energy to something that leaves me drained, that leaves me physically drained, mentally drained, emotionally drained, sometimes a little bit spiritually. Did I already say that? But I didn't say financially drained, did I? Because that's where the survival mode is kicking in. And I am honestly just tired of being in survival mode. I know that I could just be. I know that I could just live frugally, and I've been living frugally, but it's to the point where I want to shop at the Dollar Tree because I want to be frugal, not because that's the only thing that I can afford. I love my son. I love that I'm able to provide and have a roof over our heads. And I'm not running from responsibility at all. But what I am running from is a system that makes me choose between my security and my spirit. Tired of it. The world rewards us for showing up for someone else's dream, but punishes us for trying to make time for our own. And that type of contradiction, it makes you question if you're just making excuses. But we're not. I'm not lazy. I'm just tired of giving up the best parts of me for something that doesn't see me, And that doesn't provide financial security for me. Why do I need to keep showing up for something that feels like it barely shows up for me? Taking my time? We all know we can't get the time back. We definitely ain't getting reimbursed financially. Honestly, I'm counting down my days. Counting down my days that I have to keep suffering at this workplace. I can't give them another year of me. So if you're beating yourself up over not being productive at work or not waking up motivated to go to that workplace, to a job that you're barely connected to a job that doesn't provide or take care of you when you got to take care of kids, your family, yourself, I just want to say stop. Give yourself some damn grace, okay? We were not meant to wake up inspired to go build someone else's dream every single day. That's ludicrous. That's not what we're here for. To wake up and be like, jolly, I can't wait to make Mr. Simpson's business the best one this year. Is Mr. Simpson gonna give us a pay raise when his business... That ache you're feeling, that's your creativity suffering under a structure that was never meant for you. It just wasn't made for us, okay? You're not lazy. We're just stuck in a world that doesn't value softness, rest, or art unless it's being monetized. But that doesn't mean that your ideas are not real. That doesn't mean that that creativity, that spark that you have, has to decease. It doesn't have to disappear. And if you've been feeling like you've been wasting your prime creative hours, trust me, I get it. I'm right there with you. I feel like my best hours to create are probably between 3 and 7 a.m. I wake up every morning between 4:45 and 5:10. On those days where I'm just like, I can't, I'll sleep in until 6 and I'll spend 30 minutes to get ready and I'm out of the door. But ideally, I am my most creative before the sun is up, as the sun is rising. But I've been learning to steal some of my creative hours back in small ways to protect them, even if I can't fully use them yet. I can still honor them and say, they're mine. Like I said it before, I don't have it all figured out yet. I'm not living my dream full time yet, but I know the dream still lives within me. And honestly, that's enough to keep going and to keep pushing forward. That's enough to show up late for work. I have to start getting ready for work in about 10 minutes. But honestly, I want to start editing this video. Is that realistic in the real world that I'm living in right now? No. Will I probably start editing this video at work? Hell yes. I have, 4 weeks left of this place after this week. I am counting down the days. I am ready to meet the creative Tyree back again. I am ready to be back in my creative space. I am ready to get rid of a job that no longer serves me and does not hear my voice, but wants to take. The only thing they'll be taking is not seeing me again in the following year. Look, you don't need to be hyper productive to be valid, okay? You don't need to create every day to be a creator, and you don't need to quit your job in order to start building your dream. You just need to stop calling yourself lazy and recognize the burnout for what it is. You're not lazy. You're emotionally exhausted, okay? And that's a truth you're allowed to name without shame. Yo, if this video resonated with you at all, go ahead, drop a light bulb emoji down below in the comments to let me know if you're still creating, even if it's only still up here in your head. I see you, and I know how heavy it is to carry something so beautiful that hasn't been created yet or hasn't been built yet. Like this video if you've ever felt this kind of stuck, and go ahead and subscribe if you are walking yourself back to yourself one day, one idea and one breath at a time. You already know it. I love you, I see you, and I'm sending you the greatest love. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Don't let that job take away the best parts of you that make you feel alive. There are plenty of more jobs out there. There are plenty of more ways to make money, and I believe in you. You got this. I know it's hard right now, but we have to get in the mindset to speak as if it is already done, to move as if it is already done. 4 weeks left of this place, and I am counting down the days. And I'm not gonna lie, some days I want to film it, but I do value my students' confidentiality. As you may know, my son attends this school, so I would never, jeopardize the confidentiality of my students and his peers. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be wanting y'all to see what I be dealing with. I'd be wanting to have evidence, so when I'm no longer there, if anyone at that workplace ever did find my channel and did watch the YouTube videos where I'm saying, this job fucking sucks, they would be able to see why. They would be able to see why. Literally, they kind of treat me like I'm not a human. I'm supposed to be a robot. Mr. Great, Mr. Great, Mr. Great, Mr. Great, Mr. Great. Mr. Great is human. I'm human. Human. Thank you for being here. I love you. You got this. You got this. We got this. It's 5:57. My neighbor's supposed to be leaving out at 5:55. He 2 minutes late. That's Friday. These jobs. But we want our money though, right? Have a good day.